Hello dear one, so why did I stop being a vegetarian? Well, it's all about how reality actually exists. Let's say I'm a character embodied by a spirit. This spirit decided to experience a character called Pedro upon an already established template. The template, however, doesn't exist. It exists only in theory. It is the experiencing that creates an idea of reality, of, let's say, within our perspective, or my perspective, a physicality to it. Within this idea, nothing has a start or an end, and not even a context. It is written within the template that everything, in order to happen, has to have a context. But it's not true. Why? Because everything exists only if I focus upon. For example, I'm here in my living room, and suddenly I want to go either for a nap on my bedroom or to the toilet. In theory, I know that the toilet is, I just get up from this chair and go on the hall and it's just there. But actually it's not. Why? Because nothing exists. It only exists when I'm there. When I focus upon its existence. It's like being here and focusing upon and thinking about Paris. It's me who's creating an idea of Paris, but it will only really exist when I'm there, because it's me who gives a sense of reality. Within that idea, I was told that in order to have animal-based food, the animal, of course, has to be born, has to grow up, and has to die. And has to die for me, because I want to eat it. That's the story within the template. In reality, that I can create that thought as being right. But again, in reality, I've just created the supermarket with everything within it. I know that the supermarket is just over there. And when I go there and I just fetch the things I want and come back. Whilst being here, the supermarket is not there. Actually, the supermarket is only here. It's theoretically there, but it only exists if I go there. If I am there, not if I go there. And within the idea of supermarkets, of course, I've created a fish shop department, a meat department, vegetable department, fruit department, because in theory that's the idea that I personally have of supermarkets, right? So again, the supermarket, let's say, was created just with this, because I'm there. When I'm not there, the supermarket doesn't exist. When I'm not anywhere, nothing exists, because it's me, whilst focusing and experiencing, I'm giving a sense of reality. I'm giving a sense of reality, and I'm creating that sense of reality. And it's quite fun because it feels like whilst being here, I'm here. Whatever I see, it exists because I'm seeing. I'm giving it a sense of reality. But apart from what I'm not seeing, it's all nada, nothing. Nothing. There's nothing there. Cool, huh? So again, whenever I want to eat something, I am creating that. It's not even manifesting. I am creating that if I go there, I'll get this. And within that idea, there was no animal breathing, there was no animal raising, there was no animal killing. There was nothing. Unless I want to have an animal, kill it, cut it, and eat it. And again, that was my creation. I've created the animal, I've created a situation. Of course I don't want to create a situation. What do I want in order to eat the animal? I don't want to have to buy an animal and raise it and this and that. I want to eat. I don't want to eat it. I want to eat. Because when I say I want to eat it, it bears a vibration somehow negative within our concept of how things are processed. Okay, it depends on me to digest the idea that if I buy, raise and kill an animal, it's wrong. It's within me to process that idea as neither negative or positive. It's just like it is, how things are. So yeah, I was just falling into one of those traps. But do you understand what I'm saying? Of course you understand, because you are me. Upon a physical aspect within this template idea, I am told that there are bad things, good things, and things that makes me feel good or bad. Upon a spiritual perspective, nothing is neither good or bad. Actually, everything's good because everything's experience. And that's what I came here to do. To experience. And whenever I feel like, I can and will eventually change what I am told by this idea of template. So again, basically what I'm saying is that nothing really exists unless I focus upon, unless I create, unless I experience. Anything else out of that idea just, it's not there. It's just not there. So again, it's a question of choice. Either I create within myself and for myself a reality or a world, let's say, where I'm happy with, or I create again a life where I feel miserable. I already know that within the idea of experiencing this template, even if only theoretically, I know that this template is all about experiencing different, extremely different vibrational levels, like either super negative or super positive. And yeah, even if only theoretically, I may be influenced by that idea, but only if I choose to be influenced by it, and or learn how to deal with it and change it, either transforming it or simply do my best to, within my God self, to avoid it, or if I can avoid, or simply not acknowledging it, because whilst doing that, the thing just disappears, doesn't exist. Again, it only exists if I focus upon. And that's the secret of, I think it's one of the things I'm here for, to transpire the Creator, God self, God self, and so on and so forth. And let's just all bear in mind that nothing of this exists unless I focus upon. No one else exists unless within me, because the idea of everyone serves the idea of what I feel inside towards this, towards that, towards this person, towards that person, and the reflection that you get from it might not be immediate, might have even come within an idea, but only if you perceive it like that, as being something from a past life, which, of course, within the past lives, okay, they don't exist, but it's an idea that comes within the idea of template. Well, I don't want to get even more complicated. Anyway, I won't fight hate with hate, because that only brings me more hate. Why am I saying this? Because lots of people, lots of idea of people, because they don't exist. They exist within my mind, because I focus upon it. But I've created lots of vegetarians who are pointy towards people who still eat meat, and people who kill animals for food, and how do they treat. Again, I've said already that nothing of that exists unless I focus upon. And within the vegetarian people, I have been creating an idea that all of it, or 95% of the vegetarians, hate everyone who mistreats animals, kills animals, eats animals. That hate will come not back at them because they don't exist, but they will come back at me because I created that thought. So again, through the news, through Facebook, through whatever, the secret is to stay within myself, within my heart, within the things I know as truth within me, for me, in order to be as happy as possible, in order to fully experience the physicality. It's not even about this template anymore. It's to experience physicality. Wherever I am, wherever I may be, wherever I create to be within the now. Doesn't matter tomorrow. Tomorrow doesn't exist. It's just an idea. So, I am that I am. And there's nothing more to it. Thank you.